Hi, girl.
Hi.
How are
Happy
you?
New Year.
Nice to see you.
Always wonderful to see you.
Marie-Louise Keir, one of our kitchen product specialists, brings us lots of great products on QVC. And I was excited about this one because, can I just tell you, I grew up on church suppers. I really did. My dad was a pastor for 40 years, and we grew up on church get-togethers, you know, potlucks as we called them. We're gonna have a potluck. And you know what? It wasn't really the luck of the pot, it was the fact that everybody brought their best recipe, and it was always awesome. Licked those dishes clean, you know?
You know what? I think a great word for this cookbook is legendary.
Yeah.
Because whether you go to that town supper or that church supper or that potluck, these are the recipes that are truly passed down from generation to generation. Customers of the Gooseberry Patch, two friends that love to banter back and forth behind their fence, decided to start the Gooseberry Patch, and these are customer-driven recipes, and we're really pleased to present them today.
Gooseberry Patch books are fantastic. I literally did almost all my Christmas cooking from the Gooseberry Patch cookbook. Here's the two gals who started the Gooseberry Patch, and then I just want to show you the table of contents. From pancake breakfast to ladies' lunch, summertime socials, snacks and such, election day dinners, soup suppers and chili cook-offs, food for a crowd, ice cream socials and bake sales, all kinds of fun things. Show me the food that you brought with you.
233 recipes passed down from generation to generation. I want to start right here because this is a favorite of mine. This is Kay's Chinese chicken salad. It's from our friend Linda in Iowa. This is going to be the great chicken, the crispy, the crunchy, that wonderful oriental dressing in here. It makes a great light lunch salad, and that secret little recipe in there that gives it a nice little crunch. So we love that. All about quick and easy and delicious. Down here is Loras Eggs Benedict.
Oh,
now, Eggs
wow.
Benedict, that recipe has a tendency to scare some people away because you think it would be difficult.
Right.
Very simple to do. You actually make this the night before. Whoop, we just lost our spoon. Make it the night before, put it in the refrigerator. It's ready to go in the oven in the morning.
It looks so good with whatever they've got on the top.
It's a little crunchy secret that we've got on the top right here. Wintertime, very cold here, very cold in Florida, where I just got back from.
It's
but
true.
We're all coming into the house, and you want something that's warm and creamy and substantial. That's going to be this chicken casserole right here in the front. It has fresh chicken, creamy sour cream, cheese, and broccoli. This is going to be the one that's going to be warm everybody's tummy. Very, very simple to make.
And a lot of times you can do that then with leftovers of chicken. You know, if all the chicken breasts don't get eaten up, you cut it up into cubes and you make it into a casserole the next night. So that works out well too.
This right here in front, this is a caramel breakfast ring from our friend Joanne in Ohio. Check this out. This is not only beautiful and delicious, but this is perhaps one of the easiest things to make. You use frozen dinner rolls in a bundt pan overnight. Everything goes on it. You leave it out in the morning. It goes into the oven. Imagine getting up to that icky, sticky, wonderful sweetness in the morning.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Down in front, we have a really interesting pretzel dip. This is going to be a great mix of sweet and crunchy and creamy. You've got pretzels in there, you have cream cheese, a little bit of whipped topping, and pineapple. It has a wonderful flavor, and the gal who sent that to us says that's always the first thing to go every time she brings that to her church supper.
You know what's funny? I think this is so cute. There's these different soups. It's called soup suppers and chili cook-offs, you know, and that's what people are doing at churches these days. It's January, you know, and somebody says, hey, we're all gonna, you know, everybody in the Bible study is gonna bring a dish and blah, blah, blah. Look at this, Ivan's chili. Now, I don't have a clue who Ivan is, but I bet it is the best chili. Every time they probably had a thing going on at church in Farmington, Utah, they said, tell Ivan to bring his chili.
It's true,
you know?
it's
and
true.
That's what you want to serve. That's what's in this cookbook.
I feel like we're kind of sneaking up on people.
What's this?
If
It
for
looks
nothing
delicious.
else, I love this. If you love onion soup, this is onion soup in a casserole. Caramelized onions.
I gotta try that.
French bread, Swiss cheese on the top. Gets all hot and bubbly and baked, but look at this.
Oh, girl, that is to die for.
So rich and so creamy and so delicious, and I love the hot caramelized onions and cheese
can I tell
together.
you?
Yummy.
That tastes amazing. Now that would be a church supper you would go to every single time if that person was bringing it. We're going to go back to the phones. This is that gooseberry patch, and it's called church suppers. Many of you grew up with church suppers. This is those best of the best recipes. It's $13.92 for 230 recipes. Nancy from Kentucky. Nancy, we're going to make you drool. How about that?
Here we go, Nancy.
Yes, I know.
Why did you decide to get this cookbook?
Well, because I go to a small group and I love recipes, and that'll be the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that pretzel salad I'll make the next time I go because it looks so delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
It does, doesn't it? Tell her what you're doing now.
Nancy, I am making homemade hot fudge sauce. 4 ingredients over homemade ice cream. Both of the recipes in the book left so hot and so delicious, just melted all my ice cream right down.
Wow.
Oh, I know. That's
Yummy.
what it is, because we are trying to cut down this year, and all these recipes will be good for us, and I know they will be. And I love cookbooks, and Mary Beth,
Yes.
I think you're one of the best people that's good Christian people, and that's what I am too, and I just appreciate what you do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nancy. And I'm going to take a bite of that pretzel salad for you right now as I say goodbye to you, okay?
Go ahead and take it. I want to see what you say about it.
All right.
Is that not surprisingly delicious?
Very good. Because, Nancy, that is delicious. And you know what? There's nothing worse than bringing a dish to a potluck and you go, and an hour later you go back and your dish is still full. That's not good. Then
Print it
people
out.
didn't like it. You want your dish to be the empty one. So that'll happen with the pretzel salad. That's very good. So you have a nice day, honey, okay?
All right, you too, and thank you so much for talking to me.
Our
Thanks,
pleasure.
Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I did that one time. I made a dip, and I took this dip over, and I went back to the table to get my stuff afterwards, and very few people had tried my dip. And I felt so bad because everybody else's was empty.
Obviously, you've
and
never
I
gotten
said,
over it.
I said, okay, I'm never taking that dip anywhere ever again. But this book, what a great idea from Gooseberry Patch, customer top rated, $13.92 for 230 recipes and more. That is delicious.